were right in the right section, but you missed where it says, if the lava is runny, it spreads on the Earth's surface before it cools and becomes a solid. This kind of lava forms a flat, shield-shaped volcano. And so I could paraphrase that, put it into my own words, and say shield-shaped volcanoes form when lava is runny. Did I still get that evidence from the text? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I just put it into my own words. I just made it a little bit smaller. Amy, your body needs to find like closer to your seat. Thank you. Okay. So we have to get better at being evidence detectors. Troy? First of all, that's bragging, which I don't appreciate. Second of all, when I asked you a question about the text, could you find it? Not every time. So don't tell me that you can be an evidence detector if you can't do it every single time. Okay? Now, if you guys become good enough and careful enough at being evidence detectors, you might get cool evidence glasses like I have, which match my very cool shirt. What? Right, so Hetty? However, you guys have to promise me that you're going to start, hey, don't be getting around there without your mask on. That you, Amy, put those gloves away. That you guys are going to be evidence detectives reading in that text. Okay? So let's keep reading. And before we move into our phonics stuff, let's keep reading and practice putting on our evidence finders in order to find in that text what it's telling me to do. Okay? All right. So we're going to keep going. So we were at this kind of lava forms a flat shield-shaped volcano. So what kind of lava forms a shield-shaped volcano? Runny lava. We will see. The main reason Rudy got a candy or got like a treat that he can take home and eat at home is because nobody else could do it. He was the very first one to find text evidence. Right? Okay. All right. Okay. Now we're at Mauna. I have no idea. Mauna Loa in Hawaii is a shield-shaped volcano. It started when lava poured out of an opening on the ocean floor. Then lava built up in layers. Once the mountaintop was above water, it formed an island. And we talked about that, how a lot of the times when a volcano forms, it actually starts, especially, you know, how they just said the ring of fire in the Pacific Ocean. Here's the ocean. Here is the ocean floor. Okay? Very slowly, over time, the lava comes out and forms, cools and forms, right? The lava comes out, cools and forms. Slowly over time. Did it happen all at once?
No.
No.
But it wishes though.
Over time, layers and layers and layers and layers and layers and layers and layers. And eventually, it builds up and it forms that island above the ocean, and the volcano, you know, spreads out on the ocean floor. Okay? But it becomes an island once it peaks above the water. And that's how most islands are formed, is because of the volcanoes under the sea building up, building up, building up, building up, building up, until slowly they get above the surface and form that island. Okay? So when I would Mauna Loa continues to be very active. It has erupted 39 times since 1832. So even though it's already up there, it's still, and this is kind of happening a lot in Hawaii, is it still starts to form. And it spreads out and it starts to form. And it's getting bigger and bigger very slowly, not all at once. Very slowly, it gets bigger and bigger because the lava is coming up. Okay, it's actually right below it. Okay, it has erupted. And then it says in that caption right there on that photo, it says Mauna Loa in Hawaii, Mauna Loa in Hawaii is the Earth's largest volcano. And you see how much it's spread out, but it's still peaked. Right up there, you can see it, but the island comes out far this way, comes out far that way, comes out far behind it. Okay, but that is how it forms. Okay, and when we go back and I'd say, how does an island form? You would look back in the text. How does an island form? Where are my handy evidence detectors? I'm gonna look back in the text. How did that island form? Look back in the text. All right, my little evidence detectors, look back in the text. How did that island form? You're not even looking in the text, so how are you going to answer? Find where it talks about it in the text. Troy, I can tell your hand is up. Just chill out for a minute, okay? I want to give other people the chance. Okay, but thank you. Rudy, can you keep up your reputation here as the evidence detector? Can you find in the text where it tells me how an island is formed? Amy, actually, I have to look at the text. You can't just be going like this. You need to actually be looking at the text. Okay? Sadie, same with you. If you're staring at my face, I don't think you're going to find text evidence written on my face. And in 3rd grade and 4th grade, you guys are going to do a lot of looking for text evidence. So you better get better at it now. What does that text say? Sophia?
It says on the ocean, the level on the ocean, level part as of the ocean opening on the ocean floor.
Keep going. How does it form?
Then level open lands at the mountain top was above. Water is an island.
Ding, 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 ding. Confetti, confetti, confetti. Exactly. Did she find that answer just by looking up at the board and trying to remember what we said? No. She looked in the text and found out what that text told her. Okay, found the evidence. So guess what? Today, in your writing, you're going back to your text about erosion. In your writing, you are going back into that text about erosion, and you're going to look and you're going to tell me, how does erosion happen? Okay? How does erosion happen? You're looking in the text, you're putting on those evidence detectors, and you are finding how erosion happens. Okay, are these toys? Absolutely not. These are a tool for detecting evidence in text. And the first graders and I are actually going to use this tool in a little while when I get to read with them. I was hoping to do on the smartboard, but our smartboard is still behaving badly. Naughty smartboard. So we're going to have to copy the text or something so you guys can see it all in front of you, because I don't like to have the computers up and trying to look at that and read at the same. It gets all tricksy. So I might have to run in and make some copies so we can do that later. But we will practice using our evidence detectors. And like I say, when you guys start getting good at this, you might get your own set of evidence detectors, but we'll see. We'll see. Right now, I worked very hard to get this set of evidence detectors. Okay. All right. Thank you, second graders. Thank you for coming along with me on this adventure, finding text evidence, becoming detectives in the text. Ashlyn, you need to put your lunch down on the floor, please. Thank you. What reading?
Like a volcano looks like the mountain, like starts a mountain in the movie.
In what movie?
Like a SpongeBob.
I don't know anything about that, so I can neither confirm nor deny that. But all right, girls, back up a little bit. There you go. Okay, so we are going to close those books and put them away for now. We are going to continue working on being text evidence and being bang, 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 confetti, confetti, confetti. I get excited when you guys are in the text looking for evidence. Okay. If we have time later, we can look in there and find more evidence. Or maybe you guys can help me find evidence in the erosion one before you start your writing. Okay? Get it? Got it good? Wonderful. So quickly put that in front of you at least. You don't have to put it all the way away, Louise, but you do need to put it in front of you so that I can find. No? Nice try. Nice try. I don't think so. Troy. Okay, and the main topic of what we were reading today was, anybody? Volcanoes. Thank you. The main topic, and then some of the things I was asking you about are key details, right? Like how, like what starts, like why do volcanoes erupt? And you guys looked in the text and you told me because the plate, like magma is making those plates move. Sit down. We're not flinging our hair into our eyeballs instead of listening. That's not a great strategy. Okay, we're going to do a little phoneme substitution. We're going to mix it up, right? Phonemes being those sounds that we hear in the words. Substitution meaning we are changing them out. I need my pen up here. My friend over here gets some good points. For being evidence detectives. Okay, very good. We are going to work together. You guys get your arms ready, get your fingers ready, get your brains ready. Turn them on.
Mine's already ready.
I don't know why Luis tried to shut his ears when I said get your brains ready, but. Oh, Luis, you can do it. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to. That goes under negative stuff on your thing over here. I'm not going to hear you fuss. Are you going to stop? Are you going to be, you know what? The faster we do it, the quicker we get through it. Right? Okay? If you guys fight and argue and I have to sit there and go, you need to do it with us. You need to do it with us. You need to do it with us. It's going to take forever. But if we all, Amy, go wash your hands. Ugh. Don't wipe your nose with your fingers. You yucky little ducky. Well, I know, but we can't wipe it with our fingers. Right? Go get a tissue or something. Don't step on the bottom one. Don't. Come on. Who's wasting our time? Okay, let's go quickly. Thank you, those of you who are ready. Stick your arms out, get your fingers ready.
I have no superpower.
You don't get to talk to people in my class like that. Okay. Put your arm out, put your fingers ready. Thank you so much. I can tell everybody who's ready in this class, we're going to keep going. Shh. I'm going to say a word, and I'm going to change the beginning sound. The word is burn. The sounds are burn. I'm going to change the b to t, and now I have turn. Turn. Okay, we're going to keep going. I have the word fur. Right, we're talking about when goes when IR goes when ER goes and when OR says And remember, it only says in certain words. So, okay, we have We're going to change the to. Now we have her. Okay, we have bird. Bird. We're going to change the b to and now we have third. Third. Very good. Those of you who are doing it, you're awesome, and we're doing it quick. Okay, we have dirt. Dirt. We're going to change the d to hurt. Hurt. We have curl. Curl. Sorry, I should have said curl first. We're going to change the k to girl. Girl. We have serve. Serve. We're going to change to curve. Curve. Very good. All right, I'm going to write some sounds on the board. This is the letter V. It stands for V. ER goes and B goes B. Verb. Verb. I better change my angle here on my camera so we can actually see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. We're going to continue to build these words. W and H goes qua. I and R go were. Like were. He flew right past me. Okay. P goes p. U and R go S goes s. And we got useless E at the end. Purse. Purse. All right. And then OR, remember a lot of the times it says or, right? I am R and I'm in charge. Standing by a vowel. Usually when O with R, we make one sound. And that was or. But in some cases, Amy, stop. And we found out yesterday every single word that we could find was WOR, right? That's where it changes from or to like in the word wa. Worm, like in the word earth. Worth. How much is it worth? How much can I sell it for? How much can I buy it for? Okay. We're going to keep going. This is the letter F. It stands for I and R go M says firm. Firm. Okay, hold on, Troy. This is the letter B. It stands for B. I and R go T and H go earth. Birth. Very good. This is U and R. It goes G with an E right next to it goes urge. Urge. Okay, urge is like I feel the need to do something. I've got the urge to go run around outside. When we get outside, I've got the urge to run. Okay. This is a T. It goes T. E and R are gonna go M goes term. Hi, Sneaky Anaya. Okay, come in here. Please sanitize your hands. Come in. Sit down. You need to get out your computer and do reading on wonders. You need to find 3 stories, Miss Anaya, to read on wonders, okay? I'm so glad you're here today, though. Cute hairdo. Cute hairdo. Okay. All right. So I'm doing a lot of the words that I don't think you guys did yesterday, okay? T and W go twa. I and R goes L goes twirl. Right? Edwina the emo had to twirl when she was trying to become a ballerina. Okay? This is an S. It goes U and R go G next to an E goes J. Surge. I have a surge of energy. Okay, it just hit me like a surge. Valerie, you need to scoot back just a smidge. You are too close to me. Don't stand so close to me. Oh, eyeballs, I need you right here. Rudy. Bird. This is a B. It goes B. I and R goes D goes D. Bird. Bird. I need Miss Amy. Do I have to call your mama and ask her to bring you a different shirt that you're not going to play with all day? Hey, you got one of those coolest shirts where your mask and your shirt matches. Where did you get that? I want that.
This is my sister's. Where's my sister's shirt?
I don't know. You got a matching mask. That's pretty cool. All right. Miss Sophia. Don't play with it, Amy, or I will call your mama and say you need a new shirt.
I actually have 2.
Okay.
Nerd and nurse.
Nerd and what?
Nurse.
Nurse. Okay. This is an N. It goes N. E and R are going to go D goes D. Nerd. And then nurse. Bonus points if you guys know where your word belongs. Okay, so bonus points if you said nurse goes in you are. Okay? This is an N. It goes N. U and R go S goes S, and there's a weird useless E at the end. Louise, are you ready to participate?
Like you start slow, then you start writing.
You know what, honey? Do you always get to choose how we do things? That might not be your favorite, but the more you disrupt it, the slower we go. That's just how it is. So sometimes, and you know what, some of these things aren't always my favorite, but I know there's a reason behind it. I know there's a purpose for you guys touching those places. Those help your brain think about those sounds and where they are in the word. They help your brain to blend them down. There's a reason and a purpose that we do things. And not everything has to be your favorite, but there is a purpose and a reason why. And we can get through it faster, the less of a hissy fit you have during it. If you're going to choose to be disruptive to other people's education, Louise, you may get out of my classroom. I don't care. If you want to disrupt your own education, that's on you. You choose to disrupt others, you do not get to stay in here and be rude. Try that again. I'm not going to call on you if you're being rude to me. I'm going to treat you with respect and you treat me with respect. So when you're ready to treat me with respect, I will happily call on you. Okay? Ashlyn.
Goes in IR.
Wait, what?
Third goes in
Third,
IR.
as in third grade, as in number 3. T and H go. R goes D goes D. Bonus points for knowing where that belonged. Louise? Learn. Where does it go for bonus points?
ER.
Okay, learn is actually E-A-R. That's one of those weird rule breaker words we talked about yesterday. E-A-R-N. Tricky. Learn.
It has an A-R in it.
Okay. Too close. Don't stand so close to me. All right. Who else is ready? Ideally, somebody who's not gotten before. I'm still waiting on Sahidi. I'm still waiting on Valerie. Sahidi?
Yeah.
Dumb.
I already did too.
Tell me where it goes in the word dumb. You're thinking about silent letters, which we did last week, right? MB. All right, Valerie. What? Sure. Bonus points if you know where it belongs. You are very good. For some reason, S right here just goes shh. Don't know why, because this doesn't say surge. It says surge. So I don't know why the S at that point goes shh, but it does. Tricky word. Louise. Turn, like I turn the car. Bonus points for where it goes. Well, excuse me. Don't interrupt. You're right in that there is a turn that goes in ER. However, the turn that goes in ER is not like a turn. That is like a kind of bird. It's called a tern. T-E-R is a kind of bird called a tern. I'm going to look that up for you real quick so you can visualize what a tern looks like. Well, we're going to look it up. Okay, hold on. We're going to show you all what a tern looks like. It's a bird that lives by the ocean. It's gray with a very long yellow-orange beak. It has a black head. Okay, all right, Amy, you need to sit down. You're all too close. I will move around. Sit down, please. I will move around to you guys, okay? Turn, little ocean bird there.
What?
Yep, like kind of an orangey yellow beak.
Oh, so cute. Yeah.
It is cute.
So cute.
Hey,
Oh,
you probably have.
What the? It kind of, that one? This one right here? It looks like a seagull a little bit.
Yeah, well, it's kind of similar to a seagull because they live in the same location, so they're kind of built for the same type of thing.
Oh, little ones are so cute.
So cute. Okay.
Wow, they're so cute.
Okay, a tern. A marine bird, which means it lives by the ocean. Okay. All right. So are you a little bit more understanding about what that is now, Luis? Wonderful. So you're right. Turn as in that bird is T-E-R. Turn as in I turn around or whatever. Turn is T-U-R. Okay. T-U-R. Ashlyn. Okay, Sophia, can you go back?
Goes N-E-R.
Which one?
Herd.
Herd. As in a herd of cows. H-E-R-D. She thinks she's got 200 points. I don't know about that, man. Cow.
Yeah. Actually, you know you don't get to decide what point, how much points you get. I'm just guessing.
All right. That's my herd. LOL. Okay. What, honey? Yeah, and it's great. If you're constantly playing with the sequins and it's distracting you from your own education, is that a problem? Yeah. So I love it. I think it's super cute and awesome. But if it's distracting you from your own education, that's where it becomes a problem. Go to your seat, please. Let's talk about an word in OR, like in worse. Words. Remember how yesterday we discovered that all of the OR that says are WOR words? Interesting. And we have yet to find a different word that says what? Oh, word. Word. Rudy? We're wrong. That one is tricky. Look at this one. I know, that one's weird because like. Oh. So you do hear word, but then you hear so it's just WRONG. Tricky.
Look, that's the silent word.
Tricky.
That's silent word.
Okay. What about work? Work, as in get to work. Okay, Amy.
World.
World.
Oh,
World. Very good. Louise?
Fern.
Fern, where does it go?
ER.
ER, very good. Fern.
Kind of like a bushy. It's like a bush with like little leaves.
Kind
It's
of.
also Fern from Charlotte's Web.
Yep, or it can be a name, you're right.
Exactly what I just said. What?
What?
I'm not here.
No, I didn't hear either.
Sorry, neither.
Okay, like a fern.
And it's also like on a coconut tree.
What, Louise? Yes.
And it's also a coconut.
Sophia.
What?
What? Burn? Bonus points for where it goes.
You are.
You are, very good.
Good job.
This is a B. It says B. U and R go N goes N. Burn.
What if there's a different burn?
You can stand there and watch me burn. I don't know. Yeah, it's burn. What?
I have two.
Okay, come on.
Number one is Saturday.
Saturday. At. Day. Okay, what else? And what?
World.
As in this one right here, world. Ah! Little sneezy McGee, you stay over there. Getting nowhere near them sneezes. Amy, also, don't stand so close to me.
Barn.
What?
Barn.
Barn. Barn. That up here? You're right, and then it has a controlling R. But when I'm with A, we make one sound, and that sound is R, not right? Right? Okay. Mr. Rudy. Huh? Astro. Row. I don't hear I hear R and O. Huh? Sophia? What? Or. The O is saying or. Right? So we told you so far the only words that we've come up with where the OR says are WOR words. The other ones say I'm with O and I'm in charge. Standing by a vowel, when I'm with O, we make one sound. And that sound is or. But in this case, we're talking about OR where they go Not or. Okay, Troy.
Dirt.
Dirt. Where does it go for bonus points?
Iron.
IR. Louise?
Sure. Sure. Sure.
Yep, right there.
Sure. I said sure.
Or. Or. Does it go No. Valerie? Or. Does it say
It says or.
It says or.
Shirt goes in IR.
Shirt goes in IR. Dirt shirt. Dirt and shirt rhyme.
Oh.
Troy?
Fire.
Fire. Does that just say Nope. It's spelled IR, but it does not say because it goes I. And then we hear the sound, but E makes the I say its name when it plays the jumping game. So it does not fit into our spelling pattern because it doesn't make the proper sound.
Well, in the song, it says fire.
Does it say fire?
Yes. It does. No, it doesn't. It says burn.
It says burn. It does not say fire.
What's the fire for?
I'm going to look. I'm going to look because I've got a question. And so if it's in the song, that is a mistake that the song made because does not fit into the spelling pattern. No, it's not. Fire burns.
I am R and I'm in charge. Standing by a valve with the I or U, we make one sound. And that sound is There's a here and a burn there. Here's some dirt on a shirt. Turn and watch the fire burn.
Okay, so you're right in that they say fire burn because it would be confusing if they said turn and burn, right? But look, did they write fire on there? No, and they did not write it because it does not fit into the spelling pattern. Okay, that's why. But it does not fit into the spelling pattern because the I says I. It doesn't just go Okay, but you're right in that he says it. You're wrong in that they did not list it. Every single word that he listed that fits into that spelling pattern is on here. Okay? Does that make more sense now, Troy? Do you understand?
They got fire.
Okay. It doesn't, it has a long I. Because it's got the E at the end and it makes that I say its name, it says I. Okay. Right? Okay, so that's why it doesn't fit into the spelling pattern. You got it good? Okay. Okay.
Guess what? The R is like next to the I, and the R is next to the E.
Okay, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna move on. You guys did awesome. Way to go. Way to go. Oh, Troy, Amy, we are not doing that. I just like being a maniac. Okay, let's talk about quotation marks real quick. Let's talk about quotation marks. Okay, I'm gonna erase this. All of our hard work, but we did it. We did it. Okay, Louise, honey, can you please stop? I find that distracting. Thank you. Okay, I want to talk about quotation marks. Okay, we need to, quotation marks set off exact words that a person say. We place them at the beginning and the end of just what the person says. Okay, so if we had this sentence, Okay, that's my sentence. Kurt said, this is my first time at the beach. Where would my quotation marks go? Rudy?
Quotation mark would go. What the?
Let him think for a second. Where do you think they would start? From Kurt? But would Kurt say, Kurt said, like it'd be like Miss Kennison said, like me saying, Miss Kennison said, when I'm in charge, when I'm in charge, like, and I'm in charge, standing by the bell. Would I say Miss Kennison said? Not usually. I mean, I might ask you guys, what did I say earlier? Or did you listen to what I said? So where am I going to put my starting quotation marks? From where it actually starts what he said. And where am I going to put my ending quotation marks?
On the beach.
On the beach, where it ends what he said. Very good. Very good. What, Kenny? We might, but we're doing quotation marks. Quotation marks are these little symbols right here. They indicate what somebody has said, what they are saying. Okay? They indicate dialogue. Okay, whoa, you two need to back up, back up. Come on. Okay, all right, so I've got a couple sentences there. You guys need to sit down. Your eyes need to be up here. Okay, so first Kim asked, is it time to go to the beach? Where am I going to put my quotation marks? Sophia?
Is?
I'm going to start it at is. Where am I going to end them? You need to pay attention to where we're starting and ending. Notice this kind of starts a new paragraph. When people are talking, we change kind of paragraphs to each other. Luis? Beach. Okay, the next one. Look at the huge wave, Devin yelled. Look at the huge wave, Devin yelled. Where am I going to start my quotation marks, Amy? We're going to start my quotation marks right there. Is that, so he said, the huge wave. He didn't say look at. Do we agree or disagree? Oh, now she's going to disagree with herself. That's okay. We can change our mind. When we realize we're wrong, we can change our mind and learn.
At the beginning of look.
At the beginning of look. That's part of what he said, right? Look at the huge wave, Devin yelled. Where do we end it?
Yelled.
Did he yell? Devin yelled? Who can help her out? Where are we going to put that last quotation mark? Oh, so Haley
Yelled.
She just said that. And we said, meh.
Wave.
Wave.
Because that's the
That he's not going to yell. Devin yelled. Is he?
Because
That would be like if I said, "Sit in your seats," Miss Kennison yelled. Does that make sense?
no.
No, that does not make any sense. Oh, I need to plug in my Chromebook, my computer. Okay, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. No, because this is my sweater.